Hudson.
Well, hello, handsome.
Oh, Charlene. Oh, I can't tell you how good it is to hear your voice.
I have missed you, too. I'm so sorry we've been playing phone tag. It's just been crazy around here.
Well, you don't know crazy until you've been to Bay City for a week.
Oh, yeah? What's been going on?
Oh, I'll tell you when you get back. So listen, what time are you going to be home tomorrow? Charlene, you are coming home tomorrow?
I cannot believe that Ryan is in there right now just fighting uphill just to stay alive. I mean, when I got shot, I never would have pulled through it without...
Paulina. How are things with you two?
Oh, I don't even know, Frankie. This morning I saw Jake, you know, he basically tells me to stay away from his wife. She's my wife, too. She would have been if the jerk had stayed dead.
No, forget about Jake. What does Paulina say?
Same as she always says. She'd get lost, Joe. But, you know, I don't believe she means it. We want the same things out of life. The house, the kids, the Sunday dinners with 547 screaming relatives. And it's times like now, with Ryan in there like that, you know, we should be there for each other. I just wish if I could get her alone and...
Well, Jake is never going to let that happen.
Oh, yeah,
so.
who you telling? Now that I'm not guarding the house anymore, he's putting a sign up on the lawn. Carlino, stay out.
Ooh.
Anyway, before I left, I wrote her a note.
A note? As in a love letter?
I stuck it in the door. She should have read it by now.
Yeah.
That's perfect timing.
Oh, Jake. Where have you been all day?
I have been to the bank. I have been to the lawyers. I have been to DMV. I'm trying to get Jake McKinnon's life back. I also have a special little present for you since we didn't get a chance to finish our celebration last night, and that is for Ryan.
I was just on my way to the hospital. Still no change? The surgery was hours ago. This isn't a good sign, is it?
No. Vicky's a basket case. I mean, probably the same way I would feel if anything happened to you. Look, Paulina, I really need to be with you now.
No one knows I shot you, but I'll have to live with it the rest of my life. And I'll hate myself for it. Always. I'm so sorry.
I know. I know.
Ryan?
Jake, come on.
Hey, look, I got you some of that bubble bath that makes the pink bubbles, and some of that soap from Paris that makes you smell so good that I always want to kiss you.
That's so sweet. You shouldn't have.
Well, I'm allowed to spoil my wife, right?
Jake, you know, visiting hours are going to be over if we don't leave right now.
You know, you can't keep putting this off, Paulina.
Jake, I thought you were dead for 6 months.
Yeah, well, you fell for another man.
I didn't sleep with him, and you were with another woman the
I
whole
had
time.
amnesia.
And so what's your point?
My point is that I want to hold you, Paulina. I want to kiss you. I want to make love to you. I am not going to hurt you again. What?
It's not that I don't want to be with you. We're married. We should be together, but just not right now. It's not the time. I'm worried about Ryan and Rachel and Vicky. So please just, go.
You're right. I mean, I hope by the time that we get to the hospital that there's gonna turn around with Ryan.
You understand, don't you?
Sure I do, Cupcake. I mean, we spend the rest of our lives together. That's what's important.
Jake, what if he finds the letter first?
I'm not afraid of McKinnon. I mean, he wasn't there when I left the letter, so as soon as she opens the door...
Right. Well, if that's the case, why didn't you just ring the bell and give it to her? Or better yet, why write the letter at all? Why not tell her to her face?
Because, Frank, every time I get her alone, Jake shows up. Or if he's not showing up, she's not even willing to listen to me because she's afraid he's going to show up. So, I don't know, I think I did it this way because I just want her to know that I'm not Jake.
Well, I think she knows that.
No, but I'm not the guy who's always trying to tell her what to do. You know, that's what he does. That's his thing. He's always trying to call the shots. I just want her to decide on her own. You know, that's why I wrote it down, so she can sit down, decide on her own what she wants to do.
Well, was it romantic, this love letter of yours?
You know, when the moon hits your eye, I guess, that kind of thing. I have all these feelings for Paulina, and I started writing them down, and they just came gushing out, you know. Are you getting to bed, Bob, about this?
No, it's a beautiful thing that you did. It's incredibly sweet, but it seems...
But, see, I knew it. I knew there was a but. I could tell.
Joe, all a woman wants to know is that she's loved, and the way she knows this is by looking in her man's eyes.
So you're saying all she has to do is take a quick gaze into my baby browns, and that's it?
Well, she'd have to be blind not to notice.
Okay. Then how do you explain the fact that she's still living with Jake? Huh? I've told her 100 times how I feel, Frankie. This is it. The letter here is my last shot.
I don't want you to die, Ryan. I love you. You're my brother. You're all I have left. Kirkland and Spencer, they depend on me, but you see, I always thought that I'd have you around to lean on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But if you live to say that I shot you, then I'll never see my son again. Now, you don't have children. You don't know what that's like. Damn you, why didn't you listen to me?
What are you doing in here?
I'm just visiting my brother.
What, do you expect him to forgive you now?
What?
I'm just saying that if you would have been a decent brother, if you would have told him about Justine, then she couldn't have shot him.
You have to
and then he wouldn't be lying right here.
You have to understand something. I begged Ryan not to confront Justine. Now, he should have let me handle her.
Shoot, what are you, as crazy as... Could I speak to you for a moment? I absolutely refuse to argue in there in front of Ryan. As Frankie would say, all he needs right now are good vibes in there, and that's why I don't want any fighting or any crying in there. If he's going to survive this, he needs love and strength and support in that room.
I'm so sorry, Victoria. If you could forgive me,
Well, what?
I think it would help us both to get through this if you could find that in your heart.
What, do you just expect me to forget all the hideous things that you've done to me and to Ryan? We are not even having this conversation, all right? Because Ryan needs me right now, and as far as I'm concerned, you can take a flying leap. bet you are wondering what smells so good. Right? Here, smell. Fresh cut flowers. Okay, so I know. You're a big tough guy, right? Maybe you're not into flowers, but you better get used to it. Because as soon as we get married, I'm going to have fresh cut flowers all over our house. I'm going to have a new bouquet every day. There are a lot of things that I'm planning once we get married. I can't wait. Can you?
We opened this business 22 years ago. She's obstinate and ornery. She's also my best friend. I guess her hands started hurting her kind of off and on back in March. She worked through it, but she was taking a lot of pills. And I said, honey, why don't you call the doctor? Well, that's who told her about a leave.
You take it every 8 to 12 hours.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Charlene?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still here. Let me guess. The hospital?
Yeah. An update on a critical patient. Ryan Harrison, actually.
Ryan? What happened to him?
I was going to tell you when you got back. But, he was shot while he was trying to make an arrest.
Oh, my God. John, you said it was critical. How bad is it?
It's really bad. Bullet lodged in his spine. We were able to get it out, but... Well, I haven't told Vicky this, but I'm not sure he's going to make it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Poor Vicky. She must be a wreck.
Yeah, she is. I wish I could have told her something good.
Well, I'm sure you did all you could, I'm sure.
Yeah, wait, hang on a second. Just a minute. Hudson. About Ben Michael's death? When? Yes. All right. Yes, I'll be there. Thanks, Tim. Hi, I'm back.
Hi. Another emergency?
You know the hospital, one crisis after another.
Oh, come on, isn't there any good news out there?
As a matter of fact, there is. Michael's white count went through the roof. His leukemia is in remission.
Oh, yeah, the transplant worked. Thank God. How's Nick? I mean, Michael must be over the moon.
He is. And Nick is fine, no complications. Father and son doing extremely well.
John, I am so proud of you.
So when are you coming home?
I cannot wait to be close to you again, darling. So much has happened, and
You're not coming back, are you? I mean, what is keeping you there this time, Charlene?
John, it's Gregory. He's got some kind of a bug. He's sick to his stomach. He can't go for such a long car drive when he's feeling sick.
Does he have a fever?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a fever. I took him to Dr. Mayhew, my old pediatrician, and he said that this is a bug that's going around, and it probably lasts just a few days.
Well, don't rush it. Make sure that he's feeling better before you start to come back.
Hey, are you upset that I won't be able to make the hospital fundraiser?
You kiss Gregory for me, and you tell him that I hope he feels better and that I miss him.
I will. John, I love you.
I love you, too. Don't catch his bug.
See you soon?
Bye. Nora? Hi, it's John. Listen, I've decided I'm not going to go to this fundraiser tomorrow night. I know that. Look, just call Lorna Devon and tell her, all right? Thank you. Hey, Nick. What's up?
Not much. Look, this is probably a bad time, but I need to know about Ryan. Is he gonna make it?
You're asking for your sister or for you?
For me. I need to know, so just tell me the truth, okay?
Right now, all we can hope for is a miracle.
Vicky's gonna need somebody then.
Yeah, well, we all do in a time like this, Nick. We all do.
You are not going to believe this.
What now?
I just got a message from John Hudson. He's not coming to the fundraiser.
Oh, boy.
Oh, if I don't get him to come to this, I'm in such deep trouble.
Don't exaggerate.
Oh, really? What are those trucks parked outside of the hospital, Mother, with those little satellite dishes? They're there for the news, and lately it isn't very good. Especially when lawyers will start taking depositions from grieving mothers in traumatic...
Okay, I get your point, honey. I get your point. Actually, I don't get your point. What are you saying?
The fundraiser.
Yeah?
If I don't get John to go, I'm out of a job, which means I'm out of the PR business, which means I am out of my mind.
Calm down.
What does John Hudson have against me?
Nothing. He's not that bad.
Oh, sure. That's easy for you to say. Only time he's relaxed these days is when he's around you.
I don't have anything to do with that.
Hey.
What?
You may be the answer to my problem.
I am?
Yes.
What?
Man. It's terrible.
Difference doesn't make how I look.
Is it Ryan? Did something happen? Is...
No, he's in a coma. Doctors think he may not make it.
Grant, are you okay?
I'm all alone. All I have left is Kirkland.
He is so strange and pathetic. I don't know how the two of you ever...
Mother, don't start.
I know, okay. Shouldn't worry about him anyway. We should be worrying about Ryan. Thank God Ryan has Vicky.
So I talked to Steven, and I told him that you were going to be just fine. But he's going to stay with Jamie in London until you get all better. He bought you a present. You want to know what it is? He got you a beefeater hat. You know what he's going to do with it, don't you? Come on. Come on. It's an easy one. Okay, I'll tell you. He expects you to put that hat on, and then he's going to do everything in his power to make you laugh. Oh. What I wouldn't give to hear you laugh.
Is this a good time for visitors?
Yes, of course it is. Hi, Ryan wants to see all his friends. Come on in.
He has us with Charlie, but he sends his love.
Okay, great. You hear that?
How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing great. He's just rested up for our wedding. We're getting married, and everyone is invited.
His collar's good, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. Vicky, you know, Ryan is a fighter. You know, he pulled out all the stops to find you. He's going to do the same thing right here, and he's going to beat this.
Yeah. I brought a crystal. It's a tourmaline. It really helped when Charlie was sick. So here, just put it in.
Thank you. Okay, here you go, sweetheart. There.
I brought this too.
Holy water.
Yeah, my mom got it from a friend of hers who was a nun when we were kids, and she used to say the Blessed Mother was in there all the time. Anyway, Mom used to give us a drop whenever we were sick or cracked our skulls open. So it always made me feel better.
You must have had a pretty wonderful mother. I wish Ryan would have had a mother like that, you know? Just
put a drop on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
I'll say a prayer for him.
Please do. You know, but it's going to be okay. I mean, everything's going to be great, and that's why there's absolutely no crying in this room. I'm going to put a big sign up.
Like, visiting hours are almost over, so we should...
Oh, but just, you know, say hello. And I know that Ryan really, really appreciates you guys being here.
And you take care.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Frankie. Thanks.
See you soon.
Yep. Okay.
Listen, if there's anything we can do, anything, you just let me know, okay, Vic?
Yeah, but Joe, he's on his way back.
I know. Guys in the squad room are going to love to hear that.
Yeah.
That was really sweet of you.
Dr. Forrest, dial 182, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 112.
Hello, Joe. Frankie. Hi. How's Vicky holding up? Oh, as well as can be expected. Excuse me.
Jake, can I have a word with you? Frankie, do you mind?
Just remember that this is a hospital, guys. Don't break anything, okay?
So what do you want, man?
I know you're really close to Vicky, and she is going through hell right now. I just want you to know that I don't think Ryan deserves any of this. He's a great guy, and Vicky doesn't deserve it either. She's a very special woman, and she deserves a shot at being happy. You tell her not to lose faith.
Good, right? What? Hey! Hi! Oh, what is this? What is this? Ryan, I'm going to peel you a grape later on and feed it to you. Okay, I'm sorry. I know what you guys are saying. You're saying he should only have healthy food, right? Well, forget it. We're going to have cheese flips galore.
He can't breathe on his own.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be whispering in my ear in no time. Hey, no tears in here, okay? Okay. Right? Just happy faces. I mean, it makes us happy to see you guys together. You're a great couple, and you should be together. As a matter of fact, we were thinking maybe after Ryan gets better, you guys would come over for dinner, right? I'll cook.
You must have the recipe for cheese flips.
No, but I'll get it.
You know, maybe you should check that out with Ryan. I mean, we did, after all, have a couple of rough spots.
Well, that's got to be behind us because you are my best friend. Okay, so it's going to be great. We'll have a blast. I mean, we're all starting with clean slates. You guys are back together again, and we're getting married, right?
And we will throw you a wedding reception with everything, including barbecue corn chips.
Good, and I want root beer straight out of it.
You got it.
As a matter of fact, you guys, listen. I was thinking maybe I should hire some kind of a stand-up comedian or something just to come in because, I mean, they say that laughter is the best medicine, so...
Vic, this is kind of a tough room, don't you think?
What do you think? Huh?
Jake, what did Joe want?
He wanted me to know that he wanted the best for Vicky and Ryan.
You know, Paulina, he seems like a nice guy and everything. I know that Ryan really likes him. It's just that, I don't know, he's kind of serious. We just didn't really think he was your type.
Listen, Vicky, why don't we concentrate? Why don't we concentrate on who you and Ryan are going to invite to your wedding reception, right?
So, Joe, is there any more word on the captain?
He's still in pretty rough shape. What's going on with the investigation? Any, find the body yet?
No, unfortunately, no.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I mean, Ryan is the first cop I knew that took a bullet in the line of duty, and then I start thinking about Justine. She had me in this choke. I mean, I was this close.
I know. Listen, you can't let that spook you. Yeah, bad chance, right? Look, it's gotten to all of us.
I know. I mean, Ryan, he's not just the captain. You know, he's the best cop on the force.
And he would want us to hang in there and solve the case.
You're right. Well, I'm glad that we're going to be partners, Joe.
Excuse me?
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Lieutenant Sinclair gave out the new assignments, and, well, I hope you don't mind riding shotgun with me.
Not at all, Detective. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I am too. Well, great. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, the department bought a table for the hospital fundraiser, and, you know, you want to go with me? You know, we could go together. I mean, at least, if all I do is go on about Ryan, you'll understand.
I appreciate the invite, Dolan, but kind of involved right now. Well, at least I hope I am. Dolan, would you excuse us for a minute, please? Paulina and I have some personal business to discuss.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. See you later, partner.
Joe, I can't do
Not
this
so
right now.
fast. No. You're not going anywhere until we work this out. Just you and me. Wait, Paulina. Let me tell you what I'm feeling.
Joe, please. I've got to go see Rachel, and then I've got to get back to Vicky. Would you stop looking at me like that?
Look, just don't walk out on me, okay? I haven't slept at all since Ryan got shot. I don't know. I guess we're all a little strung out.
Yeah, I know I am.
What happened to Ryan stinks.
It's hit us all pretty hard. Even Jake.
Yeah. I told him how sorry I was.
I know, he told me. How do you always do that?
Do what?
Always say the right thing.
I don't. I don't always say the right thing at all. Sometimes I think I should just stick to writing things down. All right, well, here goes nothing. Only since Ryan got shot, I just started thinking about how precious time is, you know, and how I don't want to waste another minute. If something is important, you've got to respect it, and you've got to take care of it, or otherwise you could lose it. And that's why I've got to work this out between you and me.
Joe, please, stop, okay? I mean, we've been all through this. Jake is my husband. You know how I feel about him.
I know you have obligations.
Vows. Joe, we took vows.
Yeah, so did we. I know things got messed up before we finished them, but I was hoping that by putting it to you in a different way, that you would remember them.
Nothing's changed, Joe. It's over between us. I'm with Jake, and I'm staying with Jake.
You sure? I mean, even after the...
Joe, I'm not sure, okay?
Well, okay. If that's how you feel, then I won't bother you anymore.
Hey, Joe. Hey, how you doing? Paulina.
Oh, man, I can't talk to you right now, all right?
Have you seen this?
What is it?
It was on your front step. It's from Joe.
No,
Come on, take
I
it.
can't. I don't want to read it.
Aren't you
because
curious
it's
about...
not going to do either one of us any good.
Aren't you curious about what Joe has to say? I mean...
No. Like I said, it won't do either one of us any good.
What are you afraid of? Jake?
No, of course I'm not afraid of Jake. I'm married to Jake. He's my husband. I respect the vows we took. I shouldn't be reading letters from other men.
He's not another man. He's Joe, the guy that you were about to marry.
That was before.
Before what? Your lobotomy? Come on. I mean, I hear all this respect about what you're giving Jake. I mean, what's he giving you?
I haven't given Jake anything. We haven't even been to bed since...
Doesn't that tell you something?
Look, Matthew, my private life is none of your business.
I know it isn't. You're my sister. I love you. I care about you. I want you to be happy. I just want you to be honest with yourself. If you haven't slept with Jake since he's been back, why? Is it because of Joe? Because if it is, then you owe it to yourself to read this letter.
He said something about writing things down that I might react differently if he put it in a different way. This must have been what he was talking about.
Good. Take care.
Hey, sis. Can I come in?
Where'd you find me?
It just came out. Won't happen again.
It's okay. I think I liked it.
Yeah? How's your guy doing?
Oh, he's doing great. He's just, practicing up on his wedding vows.
Way to go, Ryan. Hey, Vic, can I tell you something? Personal?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Another dog I picked up.
Yeah, Michael mentioned something about some mangy flea bag that you... What's his name?
Riley.
Ryan.
Riley. Well, I really didn't want him. You know, in fact, I tried to unload him a couple of times. But he just kept coming back, and I was stuck with him. And now, you know, it's not half bad.
Are you saying that's what we're like? I mean, your family?
Well, sort of. Minus the fleas. It's just, this showing up for people. I'm not used to it. That's why I wasn't here sooner. But I should have been.
You're here when it counts. You know, like with Michael.
Well, the thing is, Vic, it just never dawned on me that showing up for somebody, just showing up for them when they were in trouble, could have been the best present you can give them. Anyway, I'm here and you're not getting rid of me.
Come here. Remind me to keep you around.
Seeing Brent looks so low. You stay away from him. You understand me. You know what could happen. Mother, you've got to do me a huge favor, okay? You've got to get John to come to this party. Me? Yes, he likes you. He lights up when you walk into a room. He does not. I don't have that kind of influence. Well, do what you got to do, okay? At least try. Take a page out of your romance novel. I don't care what you got to do, but you've got to help me get him to this party tomorrow. I'm going to get back to the hospital. Have a French fry here. French, Mother. I'll talk to you later. Honey. Oh.
Hey, you've got a beautiful smile.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Mind if I join you?
Seat's taken.
Says who? Dr. Hudson. Jeff Nimitz from the Tribune. Tell me, you accept responsibility for the death of Ben Michaels?
First you bothered my friend. Now you're bothering me. Take a hint, take a hike.
Listen, you can answer me now or tomorrow at the fundraiser.
Before somebody gets hurt.
Well, reporters, you know, they can be so rude.
It's like those little summer bugs that hover in front of your face.
Yes, you're right. I am glad you got rid of him.
Anytime. Just another reason not to go to that party tomorrow night.
Oh.
Would you mind some company?
I would love it.
I know that daisies can't compete with roses. Chianti's not champagne. And singing at your window isn't a Stradivarius. So in the end, all I have to offer you is myself. Once you thought that was enough. With every beat of my heart, I'm hoping you'll think so again. Of Joe. Paulina, you okay?
Come on, Cupcake, let's go home. It's been a long day.
You know, I absolutely cannot cry in here. I can't
Just
break
stay
my
positive.
rule. I have to do that for Ryan.
This is Captain Harrison's room. I heard he's really in bad shape.
I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah, the poor guy.
Hey, keep your stupid opinions to yourself, okay? I hear one more negative word at Captain Harrison's room. We're all gonna take a walk down to Dr. Hudson's office and talk it over. Sorry.
You know, when I was a little girl, I used to wish that I'd have a brother to stick up for me. I never thought I'd have one.
Well, anytime you need a guard dog. Look, you look a little tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. If you need anything...
I'll whistle.
Yeah. There's a plan.
Thank you. He is a good guy. I really think you're gonna like your future brother-in-law. I know he does that whole juvenile delinquent thing, but he's really a good guy, just like you. And we cannot afford to lose any good guys. So stick around, okay? Oh, please, promise you won't leave me.
All my life, I've been waiting for this moment.
John, look, I don't want to play any games here, okay? Lorna wants me to convince you to go to the fundraiser.
What a letdown. Tell you what, do me a favor. Don't bother.
John, this is the most important event of the hospital season. I mean, you are the chief of staff. And not to mention that you're the guest of honor here. I mean, people are expecting you to be there. They're going to give you the award.
Felicia, it's going to be a zoo. The last thing I need is a bunch of reporters on my
Well,
back.
no, Lorna can handle the reporters. You only have to take the bows. I think you really deserve this.
Do I?
Yes, if you ask me, definitely.
Well, that's the only testimonial I need. Forget about the party.
And what about your staff? You know, you should do it for them. You're obligated to the people who work at the hospital.
I am obligated to be the best doctor I know how to be.
But why not get an award for that?
Felicia.
You know, I hate to use emotional blackmail here, but this really is for my own self-interest.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Well, Lorna could lose her job if the party is a bust, so please, couldn't you just say...
Felicia, Lorna is not going to lose her job. I hired her, for crying out loud. All right, look, I'll make a deal.
What?
You stop talking about it, I'll think about it.
Couldn't you do more than just think about it? Couldn't you just say yes to me right now, please?
Oh, now don't you look at me like that.
What?
You'll send me right over the edge. You don't want to see me go over the edge.
Right, John. You're the sanest man I know. Please.
Yeah, well, you got to get out more.
Yeah, I could say that again.
Are you always this...
Stubborn? Tenacious? Pig-headed?
Tenacious.
Always.
You're always this tenacious?
Always. Especially when I really care about something.
Okay, you win.
I'll even buy you a piece of pie.
Okay.
You know, I can't wait to get you home, lock the door, turn off the phones, lay in your arms and kiss you. Can't wait to be your husband again.